Counter-Strike has seen hundreds of thousands of rounds. Most fade into history the moment the next match begins, but a select few moments were so iconic or so controversial that Valve immortalized them directly onto the maps themselves. Today, we're looking at the legendary graffitis of Counter-Strike and why each one was painted into the game. Olofmeister's burning defuse on Overpass, DreamHack Winter 2014, Fnatic versus Dignitas. The bomb is planted B, a Molotov lands directly on it. Every sane player backs off, but Olofmeister doesn't.
Nick's not the best of starts. Flusher gets Dupree. Bomb is going down. Device still kicking as Fetish waits and finds himself a little bit of smoke to hide in, but it's a 2v4 and it's going to be desperately hard to hold on to. Device around the world we go, but the defuse is coming in. He's still going. Oh, Olof just about gets it as the flames come in, and look at the little dance of happiness. That is how to control your nerves in a situation. Dance.
He sticks the defuse as his health ticks to 0. The crowd gasps, then explodes. Fnatic steal the round, Olof dances on stage, and a legend is born. Valve honored it with a CT diffusing in flames painted on Overpass's B site, one of the first ever CSGO graffitis. And it mattered. This was the moment Valve started turning highlights into map art. But that same event gave us another map change. This one wasn't about heroics, it was about controversy. Again on Overpass, again Fnatic and Olof involved. DreamHack Winter 2014, quarterfinals. Fnatic versus LDLC. Fnatic were down badly on the decider map until they revealed a never-before-seen exploit, a pixel-perfect boost in CT spawn, giving vision over half the map.
A pretty standard gamer though. Do they have a weird boost going on currently? Yes,
look at this boost.
Oh my god,
this is beautiful.
He can look over to the restrooms as well. This is Pronax being a genius. They did warn us that they had been planning something, and it's almost painful to see that it doesn't work out the way they wanted it to. This game coming out again. Spot them coming out of Squeak Door as well. He's here. He sees them down there. Straight headshot. They have no idea. Smith's looking confused and dazed, and there's going to be a follow-up headshot on Olofmeister. You've got to be kidding me. Takes down Hiroshima as well. Oh, it finally works. And now Fnatic, if this is the comeback moment for them, this will be absolute history in Counter-Strike. It's Smith's taken down next. JW, the bomb is down, yes, but it's a 5-on-2. Shock's trying to keep it alive here for LDLC. And Happy will do a fine job in there, but it is the return. Fnatic, they pick up the round. The boost works.
They chained round after round, turning a 12-13 deficit into a 16-13 win. The community exploded in outrage.
It wasn't 15-13. Fnatic, one round away from making it to the semis here.
They're trying to figure out the angle once again here. They're trying to see if they could potentially get a cleaner shot. Look at this. Now Happy getting boosted up, but he gets spotted. Olofmeister sees it coming. They've accounted for this, Fnatic. They're one step ahead. They know where they can get spotted from. They know the weaknesses of their play, and it looks like Happy, much to his dismay, has found that out just now.
This is it for LDLC, and Olofmeister will pick up the kill on Shots, just shooting and running with the auto sniper. The end is near. It's 5-on-3, and Fnatic have summoned an unbelievable comeback. It was very hard for them in the first half. They only got 3 rounds. It was 12-3 in the first half. They lost the pistol round on the follow-up half. That should be the end. That's when you lose, and then they pull up an ace out the sleeve, and they do it for just every single round. They're on out. Flusher gets the double, and it's down to Smith. No chance at all. Fnatic, they make their way to the semis of another major tournament here. Pronax with a final kill. 16-13.
Was it genius or was it cheating? Tournament admins ruled the map had to be replayed, Fnatic forfeited instead, and LDLC went on to win the major. Valve later added a signage of a stick figure standing on stilts at CT spawn, a permanent reminder of the most controversial moment in major history. The message was clear. Some plays are remembered for brilliance, others for breaking the game itself. But the next graffiti wasn't about loopholes. It was pure impossible skill, and it changed an entire major. MLG Columbus 2016, semi-final. Liquid up 15-9 against Luminosity, 1 round from the grand final. They rush B. Coldzera, desperate, jumps from Van, double no-scope, 2 Liquid players gone in an instant.
And Cold might be in trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him. He's got to hit these shots. We saw Fall in this spot before, the same spot, but with much more utility to work with. Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from the B apartments. They needed a huge play.
He keeps firing, keeps hitting, and somehow holds the site. The crowd loses its mind. Liquid collapse, Luminosity force overtime, win the map, and later the major. Valve immortalized it with an AWP with angel wings on Mirage's B site. It became one of the most famous graffitis ever, until the map was reworked in 2019 and the wings were removed, turning the play into pure history. That was one AWPer saving a series, but another graffiti came not from one star, but from 4 AWPers all at once. 4 AWPs holding mid, Dust 2. ESL 1 Cologne 2014. Dust 2, mid doors, 4 AWPs. At first, no one knows why, then everyone gets to see their plan.
And look at the guns, 4 AWPs, Fnatic, they're ready to shoot some ducks as they cross the middle. It's going to be a challenge, and Apex, not in this lifetime. He is destroyed.
Well, when they're lining up like that, you know you're in trouble. JW already in sight, spray down through the door, catches Kyo. That grenade's going to rattle through, and this is sheer confidence from Fnatic, sheer aggression being unanswered by Envious. Kiyoshima gets himself the AWP. Can he make some work from this one? Pronex around the side will manage to catch him with the AK, and Kenny's and MBK is all that stands, but Fnatic will be closing out the half. Oh, hello, NBK is not done yet.
What is this madness? How is this round not done for Envy? I don't understand. NBK, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here. He's going to run through with the dig, looking for the shot, but he can't make it. He's going to get shot down by Flusher. 18-15, a single round for Fnatic, and we'll have seen one of the most ridiculous comebacks ever in a major tournament.
House try to cross, but it's a firing squad. Shots echo, bodies drop, the crowd roars. The play was so absurd, Valve painted 4 AWP scopes together above mid doors. It wasn't about a single prodigy, it was about a team saying, we'll beat you our way. Like many graffitis, this one disappeared when Dust 2 was remade in CSGO's new engine. But for years, players who crossed mid remembered that round every time. But the final graffiti wasn't about teamwork or controversy. It was about one prodigy falling from heaven and proving that nothing was impossible. Simple's falling double no-scope on Cash. ESL 1 Cologne 2016, Na'Vi versus Fnatic. Simple is stuck in heaven, A site. It's a 1v2, no safe way out, so he jumps. Falling from heaven, he no-scopes the first.
But Simple is creeping. They see him with the AWP now, and the desperate play into B comes in. Smokes. You see double smokes in the same place there. Simple just jumping casually into the site. He's going to fall down and get a What is this clap from Simple? Are you serious? What is that? You can't do that, Simple. That's not allowed. This is not FPL. This is a major.
James, Simple is an assassin. This guy is absolutely unbelievable. He's the X-Factor for Team Liquid. There is no question. But Simple, I don't know, man. If he just comes in with that, there's nothing.
It was a no-scope!
After landing, he no-scopes the second from long range. The casters lose it, saying, what is this from Simple? That's not allowed. Valve painted a graffiti of a falling AWPer at Cash A site, forever tying Simple to the impossible. When Cash was remade in 2019, the graffiti disappeared, but the legend never did. These graffitis are more than art. They're the official monuments of Counter-Strike, stamped onto the game itself by Valve. Some were removed as maps were reworked, but their stories are eternal. Most highlights vanish when the next round starts. These 5 were so legendary, they were painted into the walls of Counter-Strike forever.